Well, hello there, friends. Now I want to show you some of the Christmas decorations that we have around the apartment. First is this cute little gingerbread man that I think I got from Walmart a few years ago. And then these Christmas lights that Joshua hung up. And then some icicles that Joshua's girlfriend got that I think are so cute right here. And then if you look, we have all these Christmas lights, and it's been great to have these, especially since I've been working a lot of the mornings and it's been overcast. So I come home and I keep all the lights off and there's just all these lights and it's awesome. And then when Timothy has gotten home, we've watched Christmas movies with all the lights off, except for these ones that are hanging up. And then we have our Christmas tree with the star on the top. This is Timothy and I's second Christmas tree together. There's some pretty cool ornaments like this one my grandmother made. She also made this little one. And this is like a vintage flocked Tweety bird. And then I have a few Furbies. And another vintage ornament. This is Humpty Dumpty. And this one is our very first couples ornament that we got with Minnie and Mickey Mouse. We got this during our honeymoon last year. And then we have like this little gnome. We have our little Charlie Brown, another flocked ornament, which is so cute. Look at this little Santa Claus face. And this is another vintage flocked ornament that I got at the antique store this year. I just thought it was so silly. And this one is our Minnie and Mickey Mouse ornament for 2022. I love how it looks like a key. And it has Minnie and Mickey, like classic looking. It's so cute. And I love that little Disney D right there. I have this cool Gremlins ornament that I got for my birthday this year from my parents. Just look at that. That's so cool. And there's just Mickey's all in this tree. Oh yeah, and I forgot about this one. This is a little music box one that we got last year during our honeymoon. And if you look inside, there's all these cute looking like postcard sort of images. They're so cute. I love this one. And this is like a little pixie elf that I got from an antique store last year. And he's also flocked, but he's in this little plastic thing. And then we have this little Mickey Mouse 2021. We have quite a few 2021s. It was a special year for us. And then we have Sally and Jack right next to each other. A little Woodstock and a cup of hot chocolate. And then I have a little bell down here. Can you see that? Is it focused? Oh no, nice tree. Nice tree, huh? Here you go. Oh, there's another one of those little pixies. And then I have this cool little clown that's also flocked. And I got this cute little vintage flocked puppy that I got from an antique store last year. We got the Grinch stealing some gifts over here. Ooh. And then we have our little wedding favor Christmas ornaments that we had from our wedding last year. And I got this little troll, of course. We have this very special ornament from Sanibel Island from our vacation this year. And there's this cool one that I found at an antique store last year. And I have this cool Alice in Wonderland one that I got from my sister. I just love how they write on those like this. Just so cool. And then there's this one. This is a little like craft that someone made, but I had purchased a whole bag of Christmas ornaments at the antique store, and this was one of them that was in it. A little like peach pit angel. So I was like, yeah, I'll keep it. It looks so cute. Yeah, and I think that's a wrap on the Christmas tree ornaments. Oh, and look who's sleepy over here. And then there's this cute little card that Madison got Timothy and I last year. And then these little figures that I found at the antique store this year. Now I'd seen them at the antique store in years previous and just never got them. And I'm like, they still have them? I'm gonna get them. And I got this gnome from Joshua and his girlfriend. And then this plate of cookies and milk for Santa Claus. This really cool light that kind of looks like a flickering candle. I got this at one of those antique stores. And then this little Santa Claus. And then these three little like really cool cookie tin looking things. I got these at Michael's, I think last year. Yeah. And then this here, I got this at Goodwill last year, but it's a little, can you music box. Look at that. So cute. We have our neat little Christmas tablecloth. Now it's actually round, but ended up working out. And then I have this little vintage tinsel Christmas tree that I found at the antique store with all the ornaments included. And I love all these little ornaments. Like, look at this little Mickey Mouse and Tigger. And this little mouse with a typewriter typed out joy. Look at that penguin. He looks so happy. And then the Santa Claus with the balloons, but I love how his little feet move. Look at that. So cool. And then I got my little vintage pixie elf and this little ornament that was on the top. I just kind of kept it. And there's Daffy Duck. And then this Santa Claus riding a Coke bottle. That's so funny. And we got Pooh Bear and another Mickey Mouse. A little snowman. Got Tweety Bird. And I love this Snoopy one. Snoopy is carving a little woodstock into ice. That's so cute. We got Taz there. This little Santa Claus on a plane. More Santa Clauses. That's a fancy little car, Santa Claus. Then we got Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus. And this little penguin on a gumdrop with a candy cane. And this little teddy bear with lights wrapped around him. And then a little chipmunk riding a turtle that's wearing a hat that has like moose antlers on it or reindeer antlers. That's cute. This Goofy, he got stuck in a Christmas ornament. And another pixie elf. And this one here with this turtle inside this boat, but it's like his boat is like a turtle shell. Look at this. And then we have Piglet decorating a tree. And then I think that's Marvin the Martian. Get a little happy holidays flag. And then I found this bubble light at a antique store and it goes right in the socket. So that's pretty cool. But when you first turn it on, it doesn't bubble right away because it needs to heat up a little bit. Then we got our little stocking hangers. This one I found at Goodwill last year. I thought it was really cool looking. And then we got our little stockings. These were ones that I wood burnt, little tags with their names on them for Timothy and I. Put little, buttons on there. We got Tilly's stocking. And I have these really cool snowmen that I found at the antique store last year, but the detail on them is just amazing. I just love these so much. They're so cool. And I got a little Santa Claus here. You know, those birds. So we got some Christmas ones up here, and my little pixie elf. Another bird, and then these really cool tins that I made. They're just so cool. I had fun making these. I want to make some more at some point, but yeah. But yeah, you can see it's a little Oreo tin. It's just so cool. Now this is from Timothy and I's very first Christmas tree together. We got this last year after our wedding because we wanted to go back and get our Christmas tree from the very place where we got married at Bottom's Christmas Tree Farm. And I think our tree was 6 or 7 feet tall, if I remember correctly. But I don't know if you guys ever watched the Christmas vlog that we did putting up our Christmas tree, but this was the piece that we wedged underneath the star topper to keep it in place. And then Timothy thought it would be a neat idea to keep it. So it was pretty cool when we were opening our Christmas tree ornament box and we saw this in it. I didn't even know he saved it. And I was like, oh my goodness, it looks like an old Slim Jim. But no, yeah, so we kept this and I think we're going to make a little ornament out of it. I want to laminate this and then maybe put this in some sort of, little tube or something just to keep it, kind of preserved. And then we have this here. This is a advent calendar that we got for Tilly. It has a bunch of Christmas cookies in it. And we got this from PetSmart. Yeah. So we got this little 25-day advent calendar for Tilly at PetSmart. And these are your cookie options. And I think, because we haven't gotten the Santa Claus one, I think that one is going to be on Christmas Day. But yeah, so let me show you something we've been doing when giving these to her. Now I've had this instant Fujifilm camera for many years now, and Timothy had this neat idea that every night that we give Tilly one of her advent calendar cookies, we take a picture with her and the cookie. So let me show you some of these. Look at this one. I believe this was the first one. Let me see, because we've been putting the date on there. Yeah, so we didn't start it until the 3rd. But yeah, look at just my hand and her taking the cookie. And then we got this one and the snowman. Another snowman cookie. There was quite a few snowman cookies. This one is just so funny. Look at her eyes. Got this one. I don't think I was wearing pants there. And then Timothy in that one. I took this photo. I like that one. So cute. Oh, and then we put in a new stack of film, and it was black and white. So we have some black and white ones. This one we put the cookie on her head. Oh yeah, look at this one. That's cool. Yeah, see? Look at all the snowmen we got. And then this one. And some of these, she's just waiting for the cookie. Look. But yeah, as soon as the camera flashes, she'll eat the cookie. It's so cute. This one. This one. Oh, Timothy took this one. That was a neat angle there. Right over by the Christmas tree. And then Tilly was under the blanket. We're like, okay, let's go get the cookie now. And so we did it then. And that one, she's actually like eating the cookie. This one. And then we ran out of film again and added a new one, and it was color. Yay! But we watched Christmas with the Cranks that night, and then I guess she was running away with her cookie. And then Tilly and I, that was last night. Or, this was last night. Let's see. 19th? Yeah, this was last night. Look how cute this is. But yeah, that was such a neat little idea that Timothy had. I love that he came up with that idea because now we have some memories for years to come. And I don't know if I'm just gonna stick those photos in the little cookie tins that I have from Michael's, or if I'm just gonna get a little album and put them in there. So we'll see. But yeah, now I'm sitting here, I'm wrapping some gifts for Timothy. Because after today, I have today off, but after today, I'm going to be so busy at work, baking all the bread and all the cookies and everything, so it's going to be a busy week leading up to Christmas. Or a busy a busy next couple of days. Look at this, I got my Bucky shirt on. It's this Christmas shirt that I got from my parents a couple of years ago. I love this shirt, it's so cute. Now this here is my Craft and Go face painting case, and it has been super awesome for all the different events that I've done, like the trunk or treats and stuff. But I got this months ago when I knew I was doing some face painting events and was going to be face painting every kid's night, so it's been super convenient. But here on the back it has some wheels, and then there was one heavy duty strap right here so you can kind of hold it like a suitcase. And then another heavy duty strap here on the top so you can roll it right behind you. Now this part of the case is one of the best aspects of it. This is where the legs sit. And as you see, they sit right in the case so that way they're not, you know, just hanging out. But let me show you how awesome these legs are. Now they're clipped in here just to keep them in place, but you lift it up and then it kind of locks in place with this little bar here. And then you undo the little clasp here. And then you can make it as tall or as short as you want it to be. And then, if I were using two hands, but let me just use my one hand to do this. But then you just kind of flip it over and it keeps it at that height. And then you do that with all four legs and then you're all set up. And this is the case with all the legs set up. And there's my sign, but I'll show you that in a minute. And then there's these cool little locks here. Pop both of those, and then you can open the case, and then you got all your paints and glitter and everything. And this here is a magnetic board, so behind all of my little split cakes is a magnet. So then it just goes right back up there when I'm done using it, and same with my glitter. I put a magnet on the back of each of these bottles. And then I got my spray bottle, all my brushes, my little wipes, and then This is also magnetic, and this is where I keep all of my colors and everything. It's so cool. On the back of each one of them is a magnet. So, and then I got my mirror and my shirt, and then my sponges, and I have more sponges where this came from. But the cool thing is, under this little section here is more storage. So everything can fit over here. But yeah, when you lift this, there's additional storage underneath, and I still have some room for some other stuff. But I got my business cards here, some more sponges, more split cakes, some clean towels here, and then this just goes right back over it, just like that. And then I can put everything back in its spot while I'm painting. See? And so the setup is super easy, and it just looks so professional, so nice. I just love this. This is just so fun and so convenient to use. And on the top of my case, when I open it, is my face painting sign here. Now, I have it on some Velcro back there just in case I want to change it, or when I leave for face painting, I can take it off, so that way it doesn't get ruined or anything. But yeah, I designed this on, I think it was Staples website, and they use Canva for the designing aspect of it. But it is laminated, and I just thought that doing a little galaxy background with something that says face painting on it by Alexis Green. I put a few of my designs on there, and there's a little QR code for my Venmo, and then my Instagram, Lexi Green Paints. So yeah, all that there. It's a ton of fun, so people know what I'm doing. And this is how it looks before I close it up. I got my paintbrushes and the towel there, got my mirror, my Huggies, and then my sponges right there. And then you just shut it. Yeah, that's it. And then I just flip the case over and put the legs back in, and it's super easy. And yeah, storage for this thing is really simple. But yeah, it's been great to have that craft and go case, because instead of having, you know, a makeup box, then a table, you know, then a chair, it's like you're making 3 or 4 trips. And with that case, it's one trip. Even if I have a chair with me, I can have the chair in one hand and the box in another. And it works so perfectly, and it's so easy to set up, and it's my storage case, my table all in one. It's great. It's been great. So I love it. And we also have a mistletoe right under our fan. Silly. What you wearing, little buddy? This is such a cute little sweater harness that she has, and it's a little hoodie that she doesn't want to wear. It's so cute. Now I've set up this little crystal Christmas tree that I got from the craft store, and there's this little liquid that you put at the bottom of this, and it's supposed to grow some crystals within 12 hours. Now, the packaging says it takes about 1 to 2 hours for you to start seeing anything. So perhaps when I get back from face painting tonight, we'll have something on this. So it is doing something. I was gone from 3:50 until 8 o'clock, and this is what it has done. Looks so cool. Now it's the next morning, and I'm going to be heading to work, but let me show you what that Christmas tree did. Look at how cool this thing is. This was basically overnight. So if you guys ever get one of these little tree kits where it's like crystal Christmas tree thing, I got this one from Hobby Lobby, but you can do it overnight, like maybe Christmas Eve. Maybe start at around 4 or 5 o'clock, and it's just so cool. It is now the next night. Look how dark green this tree got. And then I added the pack of glitter that came with it. It just looks like a bunch of broccoli. And look at all that glitter. But it's so cool, I love it. But this was just a day ago. So cool. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it, and I hope you come back for more. Bye!